fine. Just place you. You line up right here. So what is the closest we can place you? That's there. Good. Let's just expand out our power production just a tiny bit more, since we do have a place that's producing a ton of power. And we can easily get it flown in. That completely solved our power issues as it stands right now. Perfect. I do wish they would change these discharges so they only work as if it's lacking in the system. Because as it stands right now, they will take out of renewable power. But these produce less if only if the consumption is lower than the generation. So there's a few things I'd like to change, or at least some way to control. That's the way it is now. So that is looking mighty fine. So we're going to look at our green science. I think that is the main bottleneck we have. Ethereum's still keeping up. That's not going to keep up for long though. So we do need to expand out this as well at some point. With the fractionators. But science first. Factory world, right next to us, luckily. Oh, green is completely grounded to a halt. Because of lack of crystals, and that's again the strange matter. So, yeah, we seriously need to get our strange matter up and running. I have a hard time thinking that it's diamonds. It will be the deuterium very, very soon. Would probably want to go and expand that out. That is the issue. Let's quickly go back home again. There we are. That gives all of these something to do. So something I would like to look at now is, should we do deuterium with fractionators, or should we go into particle collider, I think they're called? Yeah, particle collider. I think this has a recipe as well, where we can produce it a bit easier. Let's check here. Being that one. The thing is though, this requires a lot of power. And I can't remember which one of these requires the most power. This requires 700 something to keep working. Giving us one there. It's 1% of what's going through. That gives us, what is that? 16 per minute? Is that correct? 1 in every 100. So 16, 17 per minute. at 720 something. 720. This one will give us... What's that gonna be? It's times 12. It's gonna give us 60 per minute. At the same ratio. But does it require a lot more power? I kind of just want to use the fractionators. I feel like they are better. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what requires more power. Using a miniature particle collider for making deuterium, or using fractionators for making deuterium. Because it looks like this one requires a ton of power to do it. A fractionator, did you require more power? I thought they would be cheaper. True, you'll need more of them, but this requires 9 megawatts. Oh well. I'll trust you on this, Uni. You've been right about everything else so far. Good, let's make a particle build then. That's gonna be fun. So let's see, where do you want colliders? Ooh, plane filters. Don't get distracted. Oh wait. That should help. There we are. We're producing a ton somewhere else. That's fine. So, true. Let's see. You want to maybe just build it right here. A very nice big collider build. So, let's just fill in the ground a bit. Luckily, we have a ton of sand now. Go into that one. Let's see what we can make here. It's almost battle time. Couldn't fear start now, but I'll just wait a second so we can plan this out. Well, to be honest, good idea. Let's do the battle before we do this build. We might as well jump over. So let's quickly do it. Let's start early because I believe we can easily do this. And here's some speed. We're gonna annihilate these guys. 31 units. They're not gonna have a chance. There's even a war bear. A war beastie. Oh, birdie, your units! No! They're going for the football. Monster cheerleader. Oh, they're level 20. Oh, there are actually some rather high level enemies. We hadn't got this. Ooh, they're actually quite strong. Oh, thank God for the war bear. Nice, guys. That was perfect. And we got a gold chest. Who's gonna win the 50 gold? And the winner is... Matrix. Congrats on the loot, man. That's your payment for the help with the particle colliders. So, one battle away from the boss battle. That's gonna be good. So what do we need here? We have level 20 again, so we do need quite a lot of units so we don't get swarmed. But they're orcs. Do we have... I'll save the orcs layer for later. Let's just get a berserker down. They are normally quite insane. There we are. Let's jump back in. Okay. I want to build the colliders for making working consumption 12 megawatts. That's gonna cost a lot. But never mind, we have our battery planets or power planets, but we can always go and upgrade if needed. But the miniature particle ones are, let's see, should be somewhere around here. Fractionator. Might sure I set it up at some point. Ah, there we are. This gives me 50 should be enough. The idle consumption is 120 megawatts, so that's not too bad. Good. Let's get ourselves a tower. You'll start right here at the end of this one. To be honest, let's stop all the science for a second. Plus, we need to get this sorted before. Close. Let's move it out one more. There. So, particle colliders. This should only be a one input item. So, can we do... Let's check it. So it uses 2 per second. That means we can do 15 in a row. Then we can have 2. Yeah, let's do 15 in a row. Let's go maximum style at what we need. That we can easily do. Then we'll do 2 rows. Do we have space for 2 rows though? Start by going down here. You'll be one of the outside ones. Then we'll have our particle collider. Let's turn you this way. Let's start you there. Front that way instead. And we fit it all in. Because they actually take quite a lot of room. And another one here. 1, 2, 3, so you can't fit it inside the 6. That's kind of what I want to do. We'll have the outside out here. 2 in a row. Let's just check. How do we then line up? Oh, that is... Oh, it's completely the wrong spot, isn't it? Okay, 15 in a row. That should be fine. That means there'll be 30 in one of these. And that should give us exactly a 4 belt going out. Can we handle that throughput-wise? Why not? We'll get better throughput anyway as soon as we upgrade things. I think it will be fine. Let's see. It's these 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There we are. That's wrong. That. Do this, then in theory we have the same on the opposite side, right here, at the same range. That's perfect. We'll just cut off whatever we don't need. Oh. You'll work. I have one input. And one output. That one and that one. 1 to 3 belts, doing the same on the opposite side. Let's just line up the belts already. Should be there. Okay, very good. Let's see how much green science we're producing at the moment. Absolutely zero is being produced. That can actually become an issue. We don't get that salt, but that is what we're working towards here. Because if our warpers are not working, then we'll be in serious trouble in terms of transporting items. We're just lacking, yeah, deuterium. That is what we're fixing. Good. We're on the right track to solve our little issues. So here's the closest we can build them. Can we have power in between? Oh, we have power on the outside and in the middle. What if we do... Can't have it there, of course. We can only have it out here. Do you have a second one? Will that give enough power, or do we need to do it every one? Then again, we have... It don't cost anything, so we might as well just do this. And can that power everything in the middle as well then? That is what I'm testing at the moment. Yes. Very good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that's not 15. So what I thought I had overbuilt was actually not enough. Which is normally the case. And... Ew. Oh, damn it. I wish there was a control undo function. I hope that's the next thing they add. I don't know if any of you have heard anything about that, if they're discussing undo functionality. Because that would make building a lot more enjoyable in many regards. Oh, too bad. Hopefully they'll do it, because it is I don't know if it's an easy function to implement, but it sounds somewhat easy to do. There we are. Time to fit them all in. Is it the issue with where you can't drag them for some reason? Go. Not 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah. How many stats? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is about the range we need to fill them all in. That means I can take this. Add you over here. That seems like the correct spot. Please build those. Then I'll take the power poles. Place you there. Very good. That should power it all in just a minute. And then we can double it over here, having a metric ton of miniature particle colliders. And I'm guessing when we turn this on, it's gonna consume an insane amount of power. That's fine. Is everything hooked up correctly? That is a negative. I can see this right side don't have any of the sources on it, so that we need to fix. That's unfortunate. Not sure how that happens. You have the outputs needed, you have the inputs as needed. Time to take all of you. Hopefully this is 30. Because I did the math completely wrong. That is 30, that's perfect. Move you, move that one. Use, and place you down over here. Boom. And the last thing we need is just the power poles. That and place you there. Need foundation, of course you do. And boom. What do you mean OCD? It's completely lined up. There's no OCD in this. As soon as we remove this, it's perfect. Oh, it pleases. Oh, I'm sorry, I misread it completely. Like, I said, please. Yeah, it pleases my OCD as well. It is very good. Look at that. Aha! Very nice. And it's straight down the middle of this one. It's inside the 6 squares I have with each power pole without sticking out. The hubris. That is just the way I am. Good, so now we just need to hook it up. And then we'll see our power. What's your guess? How much is this gonna completely drain when we power up this beauty? Because I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot. Kilovolt even, not even megawatt. Deuterium out, We'll want some warpers as well, in case it's needed somewhere. Then we will take deuterium in. I'm guessing the throughput of the input is gonna be the limiting factor. We'll see how bad it goes, but hopefully we can get it in fast enough. So, launch remote command, please. Oh, local demand, sorry. Yeah, I know, it has to be at 10k, otherwise it will never work. Remote demand and local demand, in case there is any. Just consume whatever you can. But I think you'll run out of ships, at least until they are upgraded. That'll be your limiting factor. Good, so time to consume every ounce of things we have. 1, 2, 3, so we'll have... If you skip every second one, won't that look somewhat decent? There, and you can go in there. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. Gonna set you to hydrogen. Hydrogen. You can go in here and hydrogen out. Oh, look at that! Now it's only a case, how badly did I do the math on this? But the math should be correct. Look at this, guys. That is perfect. Just filling up to 50, you can have in storage, and then they'll shift it down towards the end. Power so far is... Did we just hit the gigawatt? Jesus Christ. I think we're a bit off. We offshot this a bit. 1.2 gigawatts of power. I think we might have made a mistake. It's insanely fast. And it goes all the way to the end. But then again, it's only consuming half of the throughput now. But look at this. That can be used to make strange matter. That's gonna power all of this up again. That's gonna be used to make all of the green things over here. That's gonna be used to make all of our science so we can have our space robbers running again. That is brilliant. Is it here we have them? It is. Thank you. God, I love building this. Yep, we need to invest in something at least. But then again, if I have my battery powered planets, then I just need to add more energy exchanges to send it back and forth. I know we could just use the artificial star soon as well, but I do love having the battery planets that can charge things. And I still think we're having more than enough flow in. Yeah, we pretty much just need to upgrade this one to fill the rest of the way around. Okay, we have more than enough throughput on at least this with the current power level at least. Yeah. Probably set up a nuclear soon. Let's expand this out a bit. I want to complete our circle around the pole here, just see what kind of power we can have. We can pretty much dismantle this. That doesn't seem very useful anymore. Coal has been pretty much completely replaced with other things. So let's just quickly do this. You can go away. I'd like to bury this one.